Trying out a new angle here. I'm not sure if I like it, but I guess we'll see. Today I have decided to do an on my shelf video. I saw this for the first time almost 2 years ago now, I think, on Marlinelina's channel, and what you do is you get coordinates, which is the first number is a bookshelf and the second number is a book on that shelf, and you pick that book off the shelf and you tell a story behind it, like whether where you got it, or where you were the first time you read it, or if there are any memories tied to it, or anything like that, anything special about that book. And I am using coordinates given from Marlinelina's last on my shelf video that she did a few months ago. And yeah, let's get started. The first coordinate is 312, so my third shelf and the 12th book on that shelf. Oh, this is so funny. So that is Control by Lydia, which I got for the We Want Control read-along, which was the very first like big, huge, giant group read-along that was ever going to happen that turned into Booksplosion. I really liked the idea of a whole bunch of people reading the same book together. I was like, that is insane and amazing and I must get this. So I ordered it. And then I can't remember why I didn't end up reading it. It was around the time that I was publishing Calypso and that me and my boyfriend were getting our house and everything, and I think it was just a mixture of a whole bunch of things that I didn't end up having time to read it, and I still haven't read it. And I still am interested in reading it. I feel like I will read it at some point, but I'm a little disappointed because the sequel has a different cover and it doesn't match in the slightest. Not even a tiny little bit. But, yeah. 611. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. The Martian by Andy Weir. I read this summer, and I read it during the Booktubeathon, which is awesome, and I bought it at Costco, and I really love this book. It was one of my favorite books that I read this year, or last year now, I guess, but awesome book. And fun fact, this book was originally published online for free, I think on his blog, and it was really popular, so then it became a real book, and now it has a movie starring Matt Damon. Life goals, people. Life goals. 115. These are all really interesting books. So this one is The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Filer, and I got this book at my town's library book sale last year, and this is the first book I think that I have read that I appreciated but didn't necessarily enjoy. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite book, and it was a really depressing story, and it did not make me feel good at all. And when I was done reading it, I felt really depressed, and it's not what I want in a book, and it wasn't even like a good depressed. It wasn't even like a Fault in Our Stars type depressed. I was just like, ugh, and I felt awful. But I really appreciated the story in this, and I thought it was really well done. And for people who enjoy books like that, I'm sure they would enjoy it. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, even though I didn't really like it that much. 8. I do not have 8 shelves. I think I only have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll just do the 7th shelf, I guess, and then the 8th book. The 8th book on there was Saga Volume 1. I have read 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I got 2, 3, and 4 from the library because graphic novels are expensive, and even though I'm sure I would reread them probably multiple times because you can read them so quickly, the fact that you can read it so quickly makes it difficult for me to justify spending $15 to $20 on one. So anyway, I adore these comics. They're so good. I absolutely love the artwork. I love the storytelling. I love the narration from the daughter. I don't remember her name because I haven't read these in a while, but really, really good, and I'm glad that I have at least the first one. And the last one is 414. Split Second by Casey West, which is the sequel to Pivot Point, and I love Pivot Point and Split Second. This was an awesome sequel, and it's a duology, and it works as a duology. It's not like it's a trilogy that the publishing company was all like, no, we don't want you to have a third book even though there should be a third book. It's not one of those stupid things. It's 2 books, and it works as 2 books, and it's awesome. The good thing about it, too, that's interesting, is the first book also works as 1 book. If for some reason you don't end up reading the second one, it's okay. The first book works as a standalone, and this one works as a sequel. And if she wrote a third one, then that would be great, but there doesn't need to be a third one. The stories are, like, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything, but they work the way they are, and it's great. They're really good. So, those are all my coordinates for this game. So that was pretty fun. I'll probably do another one again later in the future. Just in case anybody else wants to do this, I will leave some coordinates in the description, and that's it, I guess. Have a good day! If you click on this video right here, it will take you to my free website so that you can read my book, New Aura, for free. I'm posting 3 chapters every week, and you can sign up for my mailing list so that as soon as the next 3 chapters are posted, you will be notified. That's the only thing I'll be emailing you about. I won't spam you or anything. It's a really awesome website. I'm really proud of the layout and of the story, and I think you should read it because it's free. So just click anywhere around here and it will take you to my magical free website where you can read my book for free. The site is also mobile friendly.